beat up my wife who loves me more than anything and sent her to the hospital, then happily turned myself in at the police station. No matter how my wife tried to bail me out, I refused to leave. All because in my past life my wife's first love lost it and trashed a St. Laurent store. Then while trying to flee, he lost control of the car, causing a massive pileup. They pinned it all on me. I tried to prove my innocence, but every security camera they found showed my face. My wife insisted I had a depressive episode, and I was beaten to death by the victims' families right there. When I opened my eyes I was back on the 10th, the night before the St. Laurent was trashed. I dumped my battered wife at the emergency room entrance. My impatient attitude, and the bruises all over my wife's body, didn't look like she just fell. Just then 2 officers came in asking who called. I immediately put my hands up and offered them to the officers. The officer gave me a surprised look, and after checking with the hospital nurses, took me straight to the station. My wife Lisa got out of the ER, and the first thing she did was try to bail me out. If I did wrong I should be punished. That's only fair. Lisa was shaking with anger, but no matter how she begged me, I insisted I deliberately hurt her. Since I turned myself in, and seemed genuinely sorry, the officer gave me 5 days. Lisa had to be wheeled back to the hospital, but inside the police station, my mind was more at peace than ever. This time nothing bad will happen to me, right? In my past life my wife's first love came back to town on the 10th after his divorce. The moment he showed up, my wife Lisa was hooked. She barely came home at night, while I was suffering through electric shock therapy at some shady clinic. One call from Andy, and my wife rushed off, but she forgot to turn off the machine, and I was stuck there for a whole day, screaming in pain from the shocks. It took me 2 days at home to recover enough to move. Just as I was about to confront Lisa, Andy trashed the St. Laurent store, then sped through the city at over 500 miles an hour, rear-ending 20 cars. I told Andy to turn himself in, sell his car and house, and pay compensation, but Andy just smirked and said, "Lucas, you're the one who fled the scene. What does trashing a store have to do with me? Why should I sell my stuff?" Lisa then pulled out the divorce papers she'd tricked me into signing, and said coldly, "Sishan, we've been divorced for a while. You're on your own for this. The car and house are mine. Don't even think about them." I was confused. Andy was the one who did it, so why was I paying? But the store manager and accident victims all came after me, demanding payment. They even had security footage, and there was my face clear as day. The evidence is right here, Sishan. You think you can deny it? Pay up. Over 20 accidents, you can't even begin to make up for it. I stared at my face on that footage, completely baffled. It wasn't me, so why was it my face? But now that I have another chance, I won't make the same mistakes. 5 days later I was released from the police station. Before I could even breathe fresh air, someone grabbed my arm. He was furious, cursing me out. "You're the bastard who put my wife in the hospital. I'll kill you." He started yanking at my collar. I was quick and stepped back. Suddenly there was a crowd all around me. Their eyes were full of hate, like they wanted to tear me apart.